Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they never believed they had the right to succeed in the first place. Confidence isn't arrogance. Confidence is knowing who you are, what you stand for, and refusing to shrink so others can feel comfortable. Too many people live their entire lives waiting for permission. Permission to speak up, permission to take a risk, permission to be themselves. But the truth is, no one's going to hand it to you. You have to claim it. Confidence is not built overnight. It's built brick by brick, choice by choice. Every time you silence your voice, your confidence gets weaker. Every time you speak, even when your voice shakes, your confidence grows. Here's the secret. You don't need confidence to start. You build confidence by starting. By showing up scared, by trying, failing, and realizing you're still alive. People think confidence means never doubting yourself. That's wrong. Confidence means doubting yourself, but acting anyway. It means hearing that voice in your head that says, "You can't do this," and replying, "Watch me." The world belongs to those who dare, not to those who are the smartest, not to those who are the strongest, but to those who step forward when everyone else hides. You will be judged no matter what you do. If you speak, they'll criticize you. If you stay silent, they'll forget you. So stop living for their approval and start living for your truth. Self-confidence is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The less you use it, the weaker it becomes. You don't walk into a gym once and expect to be strong. And you don't face one fear and suddenly become unshakable. It's repetition, day after day, choosing courage over comfort. Stop comparing yourself to others. Confidence dies in the shadow of comparison. You don't need to be better than them. You need to be better than yesterday's version of you. Ask yourself, are you proud of who you see in the mirror? Not of your looks, not of your possessions, but of your courage, of your honesty, of your willingness to stand tall even when it's easier to hide? The truth is, nobody is born confident. Every confident person you admire was once a beginner, shaking, uncertain, scared. But they chose to push through it. And so can you. You want to know what destroys confidence? Waiting. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting to feel ready. Waiting for someone else to validate you. Stop waiting. The right moment is now. When you believe in yourself, you unlock doors that others can't even see. Opportunities appear because you're no longer blind to them. And even if you fall forward, further than those who never tried. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's walking with fear at your side and saying, "You don't control me anymore." So speak when your voice trembles. Stand tall when your knees shake. Step forward when your mind screams to step back. Because every time you do, you're building a version of you that no one can break. Self-confidence is not about being perfect. It's about being authentic. It's about saying, "This is me, flaws and all, and I'm still enough." And here's the paradox. The moment you stop trying to prove your worth to others is the exact moment they start seeing your worth for real. You want happiness? You want success? You want love? It all starts here, with confidence. Not the fake confidence of loud voices and fragile egos, but the quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing you are enough. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for approval. Stop waiting for confidence to show up like some miracle. Confidence isn't found, it's built, and you start building it the second you decide to believe in yourself. Think about the people you admire. It's not that they never fall, they fall more than most. But they rise faster, because confidence doesn't come from never failing. It comes from knowing failure can't define you. The strongest confidence comes from resilience, from realizing, I can be knocked down, but I will always stand back up. Once you've proven that to yourself, what's left to fear? Your body language tells the truth before your mouth does. The way you stand, the way you look at people, the way you walk into a room, it all speaks louder than words. If you carry yourself like you belong, people will believe you do. If you shrink, people treat you like you don't. Your mind follows your body, and your body follows your mind. Train both. Confidence is contagious. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Spend too long with those who belittle you, and you'll start to shrink. Spend time with those who challenge and believe in you, and you'll start to expand. You cannot build unshakable confidence in a toxic environment. Sometimes confidence means cutting ties, closing doors, walking away. Not out of anger, but out of self-respect. Another secret? Confidence is built in private long before it's seen in public. It's the hours you put in when nobody's watching. It's the late nights studying, the lonely mornings training, the practice runs no one applauds. By the time the spotlight finds you, you've already earned the right to stand there. Confidence is not luck, It's preparation meeting courage, and don't confuse confidence with certainty. You don't need to be sure, you just need to be willing. Willing to step forward even when the outcome is unknown. Self-confidence grows every time you keep a promise to yourself. Every time you say, "I'll do this," and you actually do it. Break those promises, and your confidence crumbles. Keep them, and you become unstoppable. Stop asking, "What if I fail?" Start asking, "What if I fly?" Every great achievement was once impossible, until someone believed they could. Confidence is the fuel of impossible things. And here's the truth nobody tells you. Confidence is not about believing you will never be rejected. It's about knowing rejection won't destroy you. It's about hearing no 100 times and still showing up for the 101st. Confidence is a choice, a decision you make every morning when you wake up. Today I will not play small. Today I will not shrink. Today I will stand as myself, fully. And here's the reward. When you build unshakable confidence, life stops being something that happens to you. It becomes something you create. Because in the end, the world doesn't need another copy. It needs you, the real you, unapologetic, unshaken, unstoppable. Here's the truth. The world will try to test you. It will throw doubt in your face. It will challenge your worth. It will try to convince you that you're not enough. And that's where confidence shows its real power. Confidence isn't built when everything is going well. It's built when the storm comes and you refuse to break. It's built when the crowd laughs, and you keep speaking anyway. It's built when you stand alone, and you don't collapse under the weight of silence. Self-confidence is not just about believing in yourself, it's about betting on yourself. Placing your chips on your own abilities when everyone else doubts you. And then proving them wrong, not out of spite, but out of certainty. Understand this. Fear and confidence live in the same place. Fear whispers, "You can't." Confidence answers, "Maybe I can't yet, but I will." And every time you choose courage over hesitation, every time you choose action over excuses, you carve a new identity for yourself, one that cannot be shaken. The day you stop asking for approval is the day you start living free. Free to speak, free to move, free to try, free to fail and try again. Because confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being unafraid of being imperfect in front of the world.